Hello, and welcome to this orientation from the Society for Scholarly Publishing on how to make the most of your SSP membership. We're really happy to have you join the Society, and hopefully this presentation will clarify all the benefits that come with membership, as well as how you can make the most use of them. My name is Madeline Stone, pronounced she, her, and I'm the Membership Administrator for SSP. So that means I handle all membership-related questions and requests, along with some other things. If you email our main info@sspnet.org email address, I'll more than likely be the one who's answering your question or assisting with your request. So feel free to reach out anytime if you need more information about SSP programming, help registering for an event, information about membership, or anything along those lines. And with that, let's get into the orientation. So the Society for Scholarly Publishing was founded in 1978, which means we are in our 45th year of existence. SSP is a 501c3 nonprofit organization created with the aim of promoting and advancing communication among all the various sectors of the scholarly publishing community. And we do this by providing networking opportunities, disseminating information, and facilitating new developments in the field. We have members from all the various sectors of the scholarly publishing space, including publishers, press sales representatives, students, editors, freelancers, people involved in technical product development, and all of the other sectors you can see listed here. At our heart, we are an individual professional development organization, and so that is our focus through all of our programming and our content. You'll see here listed our socials. We have Twitter, Facebook, and a LinkedIn page with a professionals group that anyone can join. So feel free to check us out there and reach out. SSP was founded with the mission of advancing scholarly publishing and communication. And so our vision is to be a place for our members to network, to collaborate, and share knowledge, and also to further their professional development. We strive to be recognized internationally as the first place to turn for information on current issues and debates in the scholarly publishing space. Like most mission-driven organizations, values are really important to SSP. So in 2021, our board decided to more clearly articulate what exactly those values are and to ensure that our goals align with them now and in the future. So the board narrowed down a list of 49 values to 5 and surveyed our entire membership and came up with a final list of 4 that most closely fit with SSP's mission and vision. So the 4 that were finally agreed upon are community, inclusivity, adaptability, and integrity. And those rose to the top at all stages of the process of narrowing these down. We believe that we are a community-led organization, and we're committed to being diverse, equitable, inclusive, and accessible, and we have made a lot of progress in recent years and becoming more so. We hope these words will be a reminder that all who take part in our organization's activities should trust that collective voices will be heard without bias, and that new ideas and opportunities will be challenged and embraced, and that dialogue can be shared in a way that nurtures transparent and respectful and honest relationships. There are a few important cycles and dates in the SSP calendar that go through the same pattern every year, so if you want to get more involved in SSP, these are good to know just to have in mind. The first one is our fellowship cycle, so fellows apply in November, and then the cycle of their fellowship starts in January and runs through our annual meeting in June. We have 2 mentorship cycles every year, one from April to September and one from October to March. And then our committee cycles also run around our annual meeting, so the call will go out for volunteers in May. Applications are due in June, and then the new terms will start after the annual meeting in June and run through to the next annual meeting. So the annual meeting every year is around Memorial Day. That is in late May, early June, and that is when we have our board meeting for the summer as well. Our winter board meeting is in January or February, and then in the fall, in September or October, we have our New Directions seminar, which is a smaller conference compared to our annual meeting, and then we have the fall board meeting. And then memberships renew on an annual calendar basis every year, and December is when you will renew your membership, and the new membership begins every year in January.
SSP hosts various events throughout the year, and the flagship event is our annual meeting, which is held in a different city every year. In 2023, we were in Portland, Oregon. In 2024, we'll be in Boston. And you can find a list of future meetings on our upcoming events page. This is always held the same time every year around Memorial Day, that last week of May, first week of June. We also every year host our New Direction seminar, which takes place in the fall in September or October. And this is also an in-person conference event, just a little shorter than the meeting. We will be in Washington, D.C. in 2023 in October. Throughout the year, we have various webinars, which are online events, and those include our Ask the Expert series, which is a bit more Q&A focused version of the webinars. And we also have regional events, which are organized by our different regional committees. And those are in a few major metro areas, including Chicago and Boston. And those are happening in person again, so we are very glad to say that. Finally, we have a few workshops every year, and those are more interactive webinar events on specific topics such as copyright or open access. And so those sort of round out the calendar of events that you can find at SSP.
SSP's on-demand library is a great resource for our members. There's a wealth of video content available in the library. Much of that content is freely available. Videos include full transcripts that are searchable and closed caption. Content includes past webinars, sessions from the annual meeting, and the New Directions seminar. Recordings of the most recent webinars or conference sessions can be purchased for on-demand viewing. You'll also find the Journals Quick Starter Training and the Books Quick Starter Training, which provide attendees with a complete overview of the academic journals or books ecosystem.
We have more than 250 members that volunteer as committee members to work with SSP staff and the Board of Directors to advance our mission. Our committees include the Annual Meeting Program Committee, which selects the theme for the annual meeting and determines topics for the keynote, plenary, and concurrent sessions. The Audit Committee, which provides oversight to the audit process and advises the Board of Directors about any findings. Our C3 Community Ambassadors, which help enrich and enhance the C3 member exchange. Our Career Development Committee, which plans and manages professional development activities, including our mentorship program, professional profiles, and the fellowship program. Our Early Career Subcommittee, which is focused on activities promoting and engaging students in early careers in publishing. Our Community Engagement Committee, which is responsible for bringing our members together for peer-to-peer interactions and for similar interests or geographic locations. Our Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Accessibility Committee, which is charged with providing education and resources to our members about DEIA issues within their workplace. Our Education Committee, which plans and conducts educational seminars, webinars, and the annual New Directions seminar. The Finance Committee, which oversees the budget and financial operations of SSP. The Generations Fund Committee, which is charged with developing our philanthropic activities. The Marketing and Communications Committee, which coordinates and conducts outreach for SSP activities, including the annual meeting, all of our educational seminars, as well as member benefits and any other things that SSP needs assistance with. The Membership Committee, which is responsible for monitoring our membership health, promoting and developing new memberships, and advising the Board of Directors on matters concerning membership. The Nominating and Awards Committee, whose responsibility is to identify candidates for open officer and board positions. And the Scholarly Kitchen Cabinet, which is the governing body for the Scholarly Kitchen. Their responsibilities include governance, appointing new editor, and reviewing metrics.
SSP has a lot of resources available on our website and on our sibling sites, and as well as different content that we send out to our members. One of those is their member newsletter, so that goes out every week, filled with news and updates on events, things that are happening in scholarly publishing, and news our members and member organizations want to share. The Scholarly Kitchen is a blog, so that's updated very regularly and has news and different updates about developments and debates in the scholarly publishing space. Learn and Publishing is an academic journal that SSP supports, and with your membership, you get a free subscription to Learn and Publishing. The On-Demand Library was discussed. That's a great resource for accessing those recorded webinars and lots of other content. C3 is our community forum. We have our member exchange on there, which is a forum for members only, but we have a few other ones for industry news and events, and it's also the place where our committees and our coin groups come together to have conversations and organize what they need to. The Career Center is great. We'll go into more career resources in a bit. Industry resources are available as well to learn more about the scholarly publishing industry. We also have resources on publishing ethics and publishing skills. And Solutions Source is our services directory, where you can find different services as well as events happening in scholarly publishing. We also work with the Coalition for Diversity and Inclusion in Scholarly Communications, C4DISC, and they host their own webinars that we support throughout the year and have programming adjacent to SSPs.
SSP is proud to offer many resources developed and led by our enthusiastic volunteers, including the Early Career Development Podcast, which features news about industry topics and trends relevant to the early career audience. It's available on the Scholarly Kitchen and on Spotify. Our Professional Profiles Directory, which features a variety of career progression stories from all stages of work. Our Career Center, which allows you to customize searches for open positions, post resumes, and set up job alerts. Our Mentorship Program, which connects members for professional development, information exchange, and networking. Our Fellowship Program, which offers a wide range of development and training opportunities, including working in small groups to create a poster presentation for our annual meeting. The Publishing Skills Map, which presents self-reported personal characteristics and skills that are essential to success and emerging needs for development. And our Early Career Professionals Community of Interest Network, which is a devoted space for individuals new to the publishing field to connect, network, learn, and grow during monthly virtual meetups. C3 is our online community forum for members to connect, communicate, and collaborate. We have many communities in the forum, but our main one is the Member Exchange, which is exclusive to SSP members. And it is a great place to share ideas, ask questions, and just have a conversation with your peers outside of a place like social media or email. There's also C3 forums for all of our committees, all of our task forces, the communities of interest groups. We also have two other public communities, the Industry Announcements and Events, which is as straightforward as it sounds, and the Scholarly Publishing DEIA Resources community, where you can find information about various resources related to those issues in scholarly publishing.
There are many different benefits to SSP membership. You can find a fuller list of all the details on our website if you go to the top right of our homepage and click Join. Just to give an overview, some of the member benefits include discounts for events, so any event that you sign up to attend, including the annual meeting, webinars, seminars, workshops, and regional events, you get a discounted rate as an SSP member. You also get access to the Member Exchange and C3 to communicate in there, access to the member directory, and you can volunteer on a committee. So all of our committee volunteers and chairs are members, and you don't have to be a member to apply, but once you are accepted into a committee, we do ask that you join us. You get a subscription to the Remember Weekly newsletter and the Learned Publishing Journal, and you can also participate in our mentorship program, which, like the committees, you do not have to be a member to apply for mentorship, but we do ask that all of our mentors and mentees be part of our membership. And finally, there's some affinity benefit programs with other scholarly publishing associations, and you can find those listed on our website as well. So how can you get more involved in SSP? There are a lot of avenues to do this with different levels of commitment, and some of them have been mentioned, but I'll just go into them now to kind of lay that out. One of them is to join a Communities of Interest network. This is a relatively new program that we started last year, and it's to create a space for some of the different specific areas of scholarly publishing that are less represented in the general conversations being had. So currently we have a Humanities and Social Sciences Publishing Professionals group and an Early Career Publishing Professionals group. And you can apply to join those on our website, and those are great ways to have conversations in meetings and on C3 in the forums, to ask questions, to network, to learn more about that specific topic. And we're excited to keep developing this program and have also opened up the applications for anyone who would like to suggest a new community of interest network as well. You can volunteer on a committee, which is a great way to learn more about how SSP works and how different parts of our programming come together and to shape that. There's lots of different committees, as we've discussed. You can get involved just online on the forums. Our C3 Member Exchange is a great place to ask questions, get to know other folks in the community in all sorts of different ways. You can complete your C3 profile, just adding a picture on there, fulfilling out some of the detailed information about your position. Those things are good ways just to put yourself out there. Our mentorship program and our fellowship program are also great ways to learn more and to learn about other people in the industry and professionally develop yourself. You can contribute to the Scholarly Kitchen, so we invite guest posts on the blog on the Scholarly Kitchen, and you can contribute there by going to that website. And also just commenting on Scholarly Kitchen articles is a great way to sort of make connections and have your opinion out there. And that is everything we wanted to share about how to make the most of your membership in SSP. You can learn more, of course, on our website, sspnet.org, or feel free to reach out to us directly, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you have or give you any additional information you would like. And that's at info@sspnet.org. Thanks so much.